Alright, you bastards. In my last 10 minutes of useless information video, people are still commenting that some of the information is useful, and that the title of the video is a lie and just nitpicking and trying to find out how to make that information useful. And that pissed me off. So in today's video, I sailed around the Sea of Thieves for a multitude of hours, just finding the most useless shit I could possibly find. And I challenge you, I dare you, to try to find something in this video that could be, under any situation, considered useful. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, you know the drill. Also, there's going to be a little section at the end of this video talking about why I haven't been uploading and what's been going on, so stick around if you do care about that. But without further ado, let's hop straight into this video of 10 minutes of extraordinarily useless information about Sea of Thieves. Starting off real strong here, I happened to stumble across Captain Shady Jones getting real close and romantic with a phantom. Though, to be honest, he didn't seem to care for me as much as he cared about her. In order to unlock the triumphant Sea Dog cannons, you needed to complete Grade 5 of the Sea Dog Cannoneer Commendation, which required you to hit 2,000 cannon shots on ships or players using the glorious Sea Dog cannons. I told you, useless. After working up the courage to step on Old Faithful Isle, I found that this tree kind of looks like an American football goalpost. You have literally no idea where I captured this clip from in Sea of Thieves, do you? Get it? That makes it unimaginably useless. If you stand on the very tippy top of Galleon's Grave Outpost, these birds flying around you are either bats, or they just look like bats. If you sail your ship down to coordinates B24 on the map, and then you proceed to jump off your ship, you will land in water. The map itself is 26 squares by 26 squares. This is because one of the two axes on the map uses letters, and there are only 26 letters in the alphabet. This information is useless because I bring up the size of the map not to tell you it is that size, but to tell you why it is that size. Haha, you thought you had me. Rapier Cay has a grand total of 4 trees located throughout the entire island. The longest name on the Sea of Thieves map is the Treasury of the Lost Ancients at 25 letters in length. Maybe. Don't quote me, I didn't actually take the time to check for sure if it's the longest name on the map, but just eyeballing it, I think it is. At Smuggler's Bay, on the highest point of the bridge, I found these 9 coins. Nothing special about them, but, you know, that's the point of this video. The North Star Seapost is actually named after the North Star. The Obsidian Sniper Rifle has a grand total of 5 green gems located on it. And yes, this point was mainly to flex the Obsidian Sniper. If you place a keg on the tip of a cannon and then fire it, it actually might not blow up. But maybe it will, so, you know. The server merge screen is comprised of 4 lines of text. A lot of island names in the Sea of Thieves use similar words. Examples of this are Plunder Valley and Plunder Outpost, Sharkbait Cove and Sharktooth Key, Kraken's Fall and Kraken's Watchtower, Devil's Ridge and Devil's Thirst, and the most obvious one, Shitty Old Faithful Isle and Shitty Flintlock Peninsula. Cursewater Shores has quite a nice steamy pond in the center of the island, with a little rock in the middle of it. Behind a tree, in the cave on Crescent Isle, you can find a total of 11 white flowers growing on this mossy wall. Fun fact here, Galleon's Grave Outpost is actually located within the Sea of Thieves. Yeah, shocker. Around the beacon located on Kraken's Fall, you can find a total of 11 candles, 7 of which are lit and 4 of which are not. The water slide in the Shrine of the Coral Tomb takes around or just over 26 seconds from start to finish. On the southwestern side of Reaper's Hideout, you can find these 5 spikes facing out to sea. Walter the Feared always seems to have a little bit of a sus look on his face, as well as an ashen hook. I found this weird ripped flag of a galleon on Sailor's Bounty. Not really useful, but you know, it is kinda cool. On top of the shipwright at New Golden Sands Outpost, I found these 5 barrels, secured in place by some straps. In such a family-friendly game such as Sea of Thieves, this poor guy at Smuggler's Bay was either pushed or he jumped while trying to solve one of the stupid riddles, and honestly, I'm not sure which story I prefer. On the northwest side of Discovery Ridge in this little camp, there is actually a rowboat that you can sit on. Just 'cause why not? Next to the waterfall in the Sunken Grove, there is this knocked over lantern that is actually still lit up. I just so happened to stumble across this bell that's in the center of Lone Cove. There are some really nice sets of glowing balls located all across Morrow's Peak Outpost. In the Pirate Legends hideout, the character Blind Bob is named Blind Bob because Blind Bob is a guy named Bob who is blind. Inside the hideout in Thieves Haven, you can find approximately 8 crates, none of which contain anything of use. If you sail on over to Plunder Valley and stand underneath this absolutely massive bird statue, and then proceed to look down, it kinda looks like the bird's taking a piss. This particular clip was taken from the highest possible point of Briggsy's wrecked ship at the Shores of Gold. Courtesy of a comment on my last video, you cannot fish inside the Galleon's Grave Athena's Fortune hideout entrance. If you just so happen to be sailing through the fog in a situation where you can't see shit, and then smash into Brian's Bazaar, drop your anchor after the impact and you've taken damage, it turns out that the damage you took from that impact will actually still be there. On a completely unrelated note, the boiling pot at Brian's Bazaar appears to have 3 indentations at the bottom of it. At the front of the Ferry of the Damned ship, there is a total of 26 candles, 21 of which are lit and 5 of which are not. This particular ladder at Ancient Spire Outpost has a grand total of 24 steps. The regular Skullfort skull has exactly 6 teeth in total. There is approximately 10 giant statues in the main row of statues at Tribute Peak, also known as the Shores of Gold Island. On the north side of Old Brinestone Fortress, you can find this beautiful red plant. In the middle of Sharkbait Cove, there is this pretty cool statue. On this statue, there is a little ledge where you can take a seat. The fish that's down in the PL hideout next to the Pirate Lord has a total of 5 rib things located in the center of its body. These two mermaid statues are, without question, the closest to each other mermaid statues that I have ever seen. If you climb to the top of any of the Sovereign's tents across the Sea of Thieves, there's actually a spyglass that you cannot look through. In the Pirate Legend hideout, you can find this mounted shark jaw that has 3 pieces of paper inside of it. I had about 8 seconds to fill with this last clip, so I thought I'd show you this figurehead that you unfortunately can no longer get. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video and you found it extremely useless. So I did just want to take a minute and explain why I haven't been uploading. So the wannabe rocket scientist part of my channel slogan is actually true. I am studying aerospace engineering and I'm in the hardest year right now. So I am getting railroaded with homework and assignments and all that stuff. So most of my attention right now is going towards that, and I don't really have time to even play video games, which sucks, because I have so many cool videos I want to make, and I'm gonna make once I finally get time. I really do appreciate all the supportive comments and stuff. It really does keep me motivated to keep making videos whenever I have a little bit of spare time. But I just figured you guys deserve to know why I haven't been uploading as much as you guys probably want or expected. Anyways, I do appreciate everything, appreciate you stopping by and listening. It's been your boy Bandit Banks, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace!